Hi everyone, I am Haley Price and I'm now a Diamond Leader with It Works. My team, I did a question and answer post on my team page and they asked lots of good questions, so I'm going to answer those and share it with you all. So we will just jump right in. Alex asked, besides posting the 3-3 rule, what are the best ways to bring in motivated distributors? Sorry, let me make sure I have this. Okay. So to get distributors, the main thing you have to do is post your live posts with your 3-3 rule. It's really important to grow your audience constantly, so you're always having new potentials and things like that. As far as the motivated part, you cannot motivate someone really. I mean, you can encourage them and inspire them and share your tips with them and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, someone is either motivated or they're not. Everyone joins this business for a reason, and hopefully that reason is big enough for them and it keeps them motivated. But sometimes even the people who need this the most just don't stay with it. So there's not much you can do about that. You just have to enroll as many distributors as you possibly can, and along the way, you're going to get those good motivated workers. Okay, Ashley asked how to keep potential distributors interested. I try to stay in touch with my potential distributors as they're, trying to gather the money, or maybe they are just not brave enough yet. They're not sure that this is for them. So I continue to, follow up with them and build that relationship the best that I can. And then continue to post my live post every single day, and they continue to see your story and your success, and hopefully you're sharing other people's stories as well. So as they are thinking about this opportunity, you just have to be consistent and wait for them to be ready. I don't think anyone ever really loses interest. I think if someone is interested to begin with, they always will be. But for whatever reason, it's just not their time. They're just not ready yet. So I think just, being a friend to them and things like that is all you can do until they decide they're ready. Heather asked what exactly to say to potential loyal customers who like your posts. I think that's where I mess up the most. Okay, so if someone likes a before and after picture or any kind of product post, like me using a product or anything like that, I will, well, hopefully before this, you have been liking and commenting on their things to build that relationship already. But when someone finally likes a picture related to It Works, I will just keep it super simple. I message them. If it's on Instagram, you can send the picture that they liked with your message. And I just say, hey, whatever their name is, always use their name to keep it more personal. I usually put a smiley face and I say, thanks for the love on my post. Are you interested in being a product tester? Or if they like, something about the wraps, I might be more specific and say, are you interested in the wraps? So just super, super simple. Just say hi. You can compliment them on something if you've been keeping up with them. If you know anything about them, you can talk about their kids or anything like that, or just say, how are you? Whatever you want. So personalize it. Thank them for liking your picture, because that's kind of your in to message them, so they can't say that you're like spamming them or whatever. And then just ask them if they're interested, and they will either say yes or no, or some people won't respond, but they will be watching you at that point, definitely, if they haven't been already. I get probably, I would say 50% of my loyal customers from doing this, so I think it's really, really important to do. Okay, Alex asks, can you explain moving our loyal customers under our distributors? What are the benefits of doing this? Also, when are the best times to move loyal customers under your distributors? How often should you be doing this? Sorry, I keep having to switch screens, so that's what's taking me a second. So after you get your first 4 loyal customers and get your 120 in free product, and you are eligible for that Ruby bonus, hopefully you have an 80 BV auto ship set up. So at that point, you would want to move every loyal customer that you ever get your entire life in this business. So the only reason you would ever keep a customer under you is if you are getting one of those first 4, or if you don't have an auto ship set up. Because if you don't have your 80 BV auto ship set up, you do have to have 150 PBV, which is going to come from customer orders. So if you don't set up an auto ship, each month you're going to have to make sure that you have enough customer orders to get you commission qualified. That's why I really suggest that you all set up the auto ship. That's just one of the many reasons. In case one of those customers return an order or their card declines or something like that. It's a safety net to guarantee that you get paid, and you can also try the products that way, or get things to use as samples or things like that. You can get wraps to sell. So always is when you want to move your customers. You have 24 hours after a customer orders to move them. After that, they are stuck under you. There are no exceptions. You cannot move them after that point. You can only move a loyal customer one time, so you can't change your mind. But the reason we do this is because if you look at your Ruby chart or any chart for any promotion in this business, the distributors under you have to have 400 GV. So if you're moving customers under these people, they're going to get there faster. So you're going to promote faster and ultimately make more money that way. So it's super important. There's no reason to keep them under you unless you're just trying to get yourself commission qualified. So things just go a lot smoother if you have that auto ship set up. Okay, what do you do when someone likes your post? Literally every post you send out, and you go to talk to them, but there's no reply. Okay, so I think you mean someone is constantly liking all of your posts, and then you message them and they do not respond. So, I have a lot of people who do that. I don't know if people just randomly like pictures, even though they don't, really care, or they're not interested. I have like the same maybe handful of people who like every single thing that I post, it works related and not. And I have messaged them before. It shows me that they've seen it and they did not respond. So, with that, I might wait a few weeks and then message them something different. And I have had one person who, after like months, finally responded to me. So, I wouldn't message them every single day, but if they don't respond, maybe wait a few weeks and then try again with something different. So, like the first time, maybe you message them about being a product tester, and the second time, maybe you can do it about joining your team. Logan Myers on my team, she does this thing where, like, if somebody sees her message and they don't respond, she'll message them and be like, I'm so sorry if I bothered you. Just something like that, basically. She says, like, I saw where you saw my message and you did not respond. I'm sorry if I bothered you. And I do that sometimes after she suggested that to me, and I did get a lot more responses that way because people are like, oh my gosh, no, you didn't bother me. I was just busy, or I forgot to respond, or things like that. And people who aren't always on their phones, maybe, or they're busy, that could really happen. they're probably just giving you an excuse, but at least it kind of gets some conversation flowing, and you can get creative there to keep it going, and maybe, it'll come back around to it works. So there's a couple different things you can try, but I mean, you can't make people respond to you. So just keep growing your audience, and that'll allow you more people that you can message, more new people. So, I mean, there's plenty of people out there. I wouldn't worry too much about a few people who don't respond to your messages. Okay, Aaron said, I get confused on the auto shipments. Could you explain each DT's auto shipment as well as LC's auto shipments? So a distributor's auto shipment is just what I was talking about. It's the ADBV auto ship that gets you commission qualified. So you just go into your eSuite, go to the auto ships tab, and you can set that up. It's usually a few products, or if you get a box of wraps, it might be like one more product with that, like greens or hair, skin, and nails. So it'll tell you the volume that you're setting up. So just make sure it's above 80, and that counts for everything. And it's just a monthly shipment. You can go in and edit it every month, change the date, anywhere from the 1st to the 25th of each month, whatever you want to do. A loyal customer's auto shipment is the same thing. When they order, they enroll with auto shipment to get the 40% off discount and the other loyal customer perks. And so they get a product order every month for at least 3 months to complete their commitment. That's how they get the discount. And then at that point, they can cancel or they can continue to order. They get lifetime perks. So they can also go in and edit their product each month if they want to try different things. You can have as many products as you want. You can have 1 or 10. They just have to get 1 product a month for 3 months to get that 40% off price, the loyal customer price. So it's super, super flexible. If you're really new and you're still waiting on your kit, when you get that, it's going to have a party pad in there. And I think the product catalog also has all the loyal customer perks. So I hope I explained that well enough. If you have more questions about that, you can message me. Danica said, if there is a loyal customer who wants to become a distributor, is there a different process they will go through? If they are still in their 3-month commitment, they have not completed that yet, they can call customer service to upgrade to a distributor, and it cancels their loyal customer account. If you do it that way, they cannot be moved. So whoever they are a loyal customer under, they will be a distributor under. So if I move a customer under Brittany, and then that customer switches to a distributor, they will be a distributor under Brittany. I cannot move them anywhere else that I want them on my chart. If they have finished their 3-month commitment, again, they can call in to customer service and have it switched. And at that point, they can request to be placed under you, and then you would be able to go into your eSuite and move them just like normal. I know some people will, if they have a loyal customer who has not finished the 3-month commitment, you can have that person use a different email to sign up for their distributor account. And at that point, they're just a new distributor, so you can move them even if they haven't finished the 3-month commitment, but it does not cancel their loyal customer account that way, so they would have to complete that and then cancel it when they get done and just have their distributor account left. I know some people do that sometimes. I don't know of any rules against it. If one of the other leaders watch this and there is a problem with that, let me know, but I have never heard that we cannot do that. So I think as long as they finish their 3-month commitment with their loyal customer account, it's fine to do. Does being a loyal customer cost anything? If they do the 3-month commitment, the 90-day challenge, It does not cost anything except the price of their products. You can also become a loyal customer by paying a $50 fee, and you don't have to do the 90-day challenge that way. But I never market that, or when I'm talking to potentials, I don't talk about that because my goal is to get people to do that 90-day challenge. If someone asked if there was some other way, I wouldn't keep that information from them, but I don't bring it up or advertise it. So that's the two different ways to be a loyal customer and get those lifetime perks. Other than that, there are no additional fees. I think that is all the questions. Yep, I don't see any more. So I hope this helps some of you new people with your questions. If you have any more, you can message me and I can answer your questions anytime, or of course you can ask your upline. There's pretty much videos on anything you could ever want more information on. If you go to Jade Hooper's YouTube channel and some of the other leaders, but I know Jade has like over 200 videos, so she covers pretty much everything if you ever want more information on a specific topic. So let me know if you guys need anything else, and I hope you have a good Wednesday.